Question comes to me a lot of times. My church preaches the principle of storehouse giving. And the principle of storehouse giving says, and out of the book of Malachi, that bring your whole tithe into the storehouse. And there are many churches and many denominations that believe that the whole tithe should come into the local church, and then the local church disperses it. First of all, I believe that if the local church is doing their job, they are involved in missions, they're involved in helping the poor, they're involved in the things that the church should be involved in, and consequently, the money brought into the local church is a good thing. Now, if, however, your church preaches storehouse giving and you have, for example, giving desires outside of the local church, maybe it's a parachurch organization, maybe it's a ministry, or maybe it's a missionary that you're wanting to support and you can't do both, then I think you've got a real personally ethical issue, because you are under the authority of your church. And if your church preaches storehouse giving, I believe you need to live in obedience to what your church is teaching. I personally don't attend a church that preaches that, and I personally don't necessarily believe that that's the New Testament form of giving, because when I look at what Paul did, Paul, in many cases, said to the Macedonians, he said, we need your money, bring your money in so we can give it to the church in Jerusalem. It was not given to the local church. So when I look at the Bible, I don't think storehouse giving is a New Testament principle, but there's a lot of controversy on that, and there's a lot of people that believe otherwise, and my counsel is this: if in fact your church preaches it, then you need to live in obedience. Otherwise, you need to think about going to another church, quite frankly. I hope that doesn't happen, and I hope that your church is doing the full job and therefore using all of the resources that they get for God's purposes.